Welcome to the market wrap for the month of September. I'm here in the office for this edition, pumping away, making plenty of calls. We are in a buoyant spring marketplace. There's plenty happening here. We've had another big month for the month of September and only 4 weeks left for booking auctions. So please give us a call if you are thinking of selling this side of Christmas. Otherwise, you're back into February and March for 2016. Well, it's been, as I say, a very busy month. Some notable sales to mention out there in the marketplace. A number of those happening out there, but some of the key ones to mention. 6 Margaret Street in Moorabbin was a land opportunity, a development opportunity, which sold for $1.11 million. We had 3 bidders there aggressively going away at that, with the ultimate purchaser looking to do a side-by-side development, both overlooking the Linton Street parklands which are being developed. You may know there that the Saints are marching back into town there. They're going to do a redevelopment of the Linton Street ground and the parklands there, so some very exciting things happening through that precinct there. 178 Wickham Road in Hyde was a townhouse, a very well-finished townhouse, a 4-bed, 3-bathroom, multiple living zone, sold for $1,050,000 just shortly after auction, in fact, the day after auction. Which was a very exceptional result for our owners there. The other one, which was also a land opportunity, 20 Morley Crescent in Hyde, sold for $1,045,000. That was a 2-bedroom weatherboard home. Again, land opportunity, which we're finding is happening more and more throughout the Hyde, Hampton East, Moorabbin suburbs. Obviously a changing of the landscape and a changing of the demographic coming through those suburbs. And the final one to note in Cheltenham, which is moving very rapidly as a marketplace as well over the last 12 months. We've seen something in the order of 12 to 15% growth through Cheltenham. Certainly getting a spin-off from the surrounding suburbs. It really is that next suburb along, which, as we know, the likes of the Bentley East pushing into Moorabbin, same with Hyde into Cheltenham. 35 Kalmar sold for $1.318 million with 4 bidders there. The lucky purchaser there looking to move the family in and enjoy that lovely home. Some handy tips. I like to just provide some value adds there for all my clients out there, and I thought it's worthwhile talking about that. We're in auction season and our busiest part of the year. I thought it'd be worthwhile talking about a few things about the auction process. One thing that I often get asked is about reserve prices, about price guides, and also about what on the market means, because you've probably all been to auctions where you've heard a buyer ask the auctioneer and put their hand up and say, are we on the market? What does that mean? What on a market means is that we've reached the reserve price. So if you hear an auctioneer say we're on the market and selling, what that means is that if there's no further bidding, it will be sold to the highest bidder. So the person that's holding the bid at the time. It means they're not going to be going inside. As an auctioneer, I do make that very clear in my auctions that if you're there to bid, make yourself known and put your bid in, because no late bids are to be accepted. It's a legislation. Once the hammer hits the hand, that is it, and the purchaser puts the lovely sold sticker up. So it's very important that if you are there, keep aware of the auction, and it does move fairly quickly. When you hear it's on the market, it's selling, that means it's going to be knocked down and sold. The reserve price, we usually get that from our owners often the day of the auction, the morning of the auction, or even perhaps a few days prior to, because what the owners want to do is they get some feedback throughout the course of the campaign, which can go for 4 or 5 weeks in length. You can't really set the reserve at the front or end of the campaign. You need to get some feedback, some offers, and you need to make some judgments around what's been selling in the area to set your reserve price. And that's the price that ultimately on the day the auctioneer uses to say we're on the market, or otherwise we're not reaching reserve, we're passing it in, and we're negotiating with the highest bidder. In that situation, make sure you're the highest bidder, and you give yourself every opportunity to negotiate with the owners afterwards, after the auction's finished in the passing situation. So that's what on the market means. You will see the Buxton team out in the marketplace for the whole month of October in pink. And what we're doing there is we're proud gold partners and sponsors of the National Breast Cancer Foundation. So you'll see some of the pink suits, the ties, the ladies in their scarves. You'll also see some pink balloons, some meringues as well to enjoy at our auction. So we are proud to support them. They've got an ambitious goal for 0 deaths from breast cancer by 2030. So feel free to come along and see us in action. That's it for this month's market wrap. I hope you've found some value in there. I look forward to seeing you out there in the marketplace. We've got a big finish to the year, and then we'll enjoy a little break over Christmas. But until I see you next time, I wish you well. I hope you are safe and enjoying the spring market. I'll see you soon.